Can you hear me now? I hope so. There was some maintenance today for the marketplace. Hi, Luna. Can you hear me? Say yes if you can hear me. From what I understand, the marketplace is in maintenance today. So sadly, if you don't have access to the marketplace, that was to be expected. Just give me seconds. Okay, I can finish setting my setup over here. So I hope you guys had a good day. And today, obviously, we will play some PvP. There we go. Oh, our friend Stelly is over here. Sorry, guys, I have a few settings to finish here. So there we go. So hello, MDK. Hello, Supreme. Hello, Javion. Hello, Luna. Hello, Mixtapes. Dark Wayne. That's all right. So basically, it's going to be quite simple. We'll do like we did last time. We'll go to on duty. We'll go to custom play, PvP, and we'll start with Ace Chemical 4 versus 4. So basically, we'll play through 4 versus 4, and then we'll play through 8 versus 8. Although we might decide like halfway through 4 versus 4, maybe we'll play a few 8 versus 8, and then we'll come back to 5 versus 5. We'll see how it works. Um, Greetings from Quebec, Mixtapes. Of course, the marketplace is down when it's not a good time. I made a video also a bit earlier about I was able to complete the event for the Day of Reckoning, so I was able to reclaim the reward. So if you guys want to see what the rewards look like, go take a look at my video. Yes, we're back. So we'll try again. Although I'm starting to think maybe 5 p.m. is a bit too early. Maybe if we should do this like at 7 p.m. so that more people can have a chance to get back from work, get back from school, and be able to play. So we might change it to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see. So basically, we would do it. We would play PvP on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and we would play PvP on Sunday at noon. How does that sound? And sadly, for those wondering, yeah, we don't have Shadow Lady with us today. It's probably a bit too early for her. Yes, the marketplace is down. Let's go. Let's try it out. Sadly, there was some maintenance today for the marketplace. There was supposed to be like a 4-hour maintenance to fix the marketplace, and obviously, either it didn't work or they're still trying to fix it. I have no idea. But if the marketplace is down, don't worry. It's like that for everyone. Let me finish this here. There we go. Oh, I guess we're good to go. Oh, no, no group. We're not going to make groups. Basically, there's no need really to make groups. Although, if you want to make groups, no one can stop you. But basically, what we'll just do is that we'll go to custom play. Like, if everyone goes to custom play, if everyone queues for the same mission, the queue should pop really, really quick. And we are playing on US PlayStation, US PC here. But if somehow you play on the on the European servers, queue on your server as well. If enough of you guys queue, you'll be able to play together. If enough people do the same on Switch, you'll be able to play together. And the same for Xbox. Oh, sorry, hero. You just have to go to my phase. We're in phase 4 right now, so all you need to do is come to the House of Legends, come to phase 4, and there we go. Sorry about that. I guess I had a little thingy. And if we take a quick look, so this week we are going to be able to get some extra XP from that medal. I saw a lot of you guys that said that I come to our XP no more. That's not true. We still have 2 times XP from the Ant medal. Yeah, but one of the reasons why people were waiting and waiting for 2 times artifact XP was not just for that medal, it was also for the artifacts. And basically, you have to understand that, let's assume that you are playing, let's assume you're playing a healer character, and one day you decide, let's play as a tank character. Well, sadly, if you do that, all your healer artifacts will become pretty much useless. So you will have to change those healer artifacts into tank artifacts. So the old system did allow you to be able to do that. So you were able to take your healer artifacts, switch them to tank artifacts, and then you would have your tank artifacts for your tank characters. Sadly, the way it works now, you can do that, but you'll get basically just a fraction of you'll get half of the experience basically. Where did you get your PvP gear? I probably should have started there today. Let's go to the warp menu. Watchtower. Where's the watchtower? Did I go too far? Oh, too far. You have to get it from the watchtower. It comes back. There's a vendor in every wing of the watchtower. And yeah, it should be here. So let's take a look at our friend Aquaman. So if you talk to Aquaman, Aquaman sells a whole bunch of PvP gear. And so does the old robot over here. He sells the weapons. Well, I have a bit of a stuffed nose. Like my sinuses are a bit stuffed right now. I had to do a lot of shoveling yesterday. And it's pretty cold also up here. So sadly, when I go out, go in, go out, go in, going into the cold, back into the heat, into the cold, back into the heat, it kind of gets my sinuses is a little bit stuffy. I should probably get some neocitrin for sinuses or something like that. But oh well. Oh no, I'm not in the right phase anymore. Let's go to. We're in phase 4. Let's go back there. No, it's not. It's not allergies. It's we're pretty much in the middle of winter. We had a lot of snow, a lot of cold, and sadly, it does that sometimes. And I had to do a lot of shoveling the past couple of days. Still, yeah, I changed my channel name to make it match my DC name. That is fine. How do you get the shaman chest? I have no idea. I can't remember. Sorry, I would have to look it up. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So for people who wants to play Legends PvP, what we will do is that the last Wednesday of the month and the last Sunday of the month, we will play Legends PvP. So basically, next Sunday will be the last Sunday of the month. So we will play Legends PvP that day, and next Wednesday, we will also play Legends PvP. So basically, we will play PvP, but the last week of the month, we will play Legends PvP. That way, if people want to play Legends, we'll be able to do that. I might even try to squeeze a live stream for Legends PvE at some point. We'll see. Yes, I am in Canada. We had a lot of snow. So right now there are huge banks of snow all over the place. You can barely walk in the street because there's so much snow everywhere. So again, guys, if we go to on duty, if we go to custom play, oh, so we are carrying for Ace Chemicals right now. So obviously we'll need 8 people in order to be able to play that. And sadly, I hope this kind of illustrates how there are people who seem to think that every single DCUO player in the world is a PvP player. Sadly, not really. That's all right, Stelly. It kind of confirms what I was thinking. Is that I guess next week we'll log in a bit later, probably at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that people can be back from school, people can be back from work. So it'll probably be a bit easier for everyone. I did it at 5 in case if we want to play 3, 4, 5 hours, we should be able to do that. But if we log in at 7 and we play 3, 4, 5 hours, then it can get pretty late at night. That's all right, still. You don't have to. It doesn't matter if the phase is full or not. We don't have to be in the same phase. Like, guys, there's no need to be in the same phase. All you need to do is just go to on duty, go to custom play, go to the PvP tab, and cure for Ace Chemical 4 versus 4. That's all you really need to do. So today I was able to complete the Day Reckoning event. And we should be able to finish the Valentine event in 3 days. So when we do, I'll show off the crown over here. For the tendrils, I already made a video showing all those tendrils. So if you look at my videos, you should be able to see that video. If you're wondering which tendril to choose, and you don't know what the tendrils look like, you could look at my video. Oh, old girl of steel is joining us. Close enough to the Supergirl from The Flash, except maybe the hairstyle, not exactly it, but within the context of DC Universe Online, you do what you can with the styles you have. What can you do? She did look good. She did look good. There's a lot of people who can make some good looking characters in DC Universe Online, and we see examples of that every week. And at this point, there's enough styles that you can be pretty flexible. So you can pretty much create any characters you want at this point. Yeah, there are limitations and restrictions, and sometimes it's not exactly it, but it's close enough. Like for example, for the knight character from Checkmate, yeah, it's not the official Checkmate headpiece, but it's close enough. It's close enough that someone would understand. The same for the emblem. Actually, technically, I should have the emblem that you see on the back piece, but we don't have that as an emblem. This is the emblem we have. What can you do? So if you guys want to play PvP, the time is now. And this week will be a good time to be able to upgrade your artifacts. If you still needed to upgrade your artifacts, this week will be a good time to do that with the bonus XP we have this week. And I don't see. Sorry, I'm trying to look for something while we wait. So I'm a bit distracted. I guess in the future, what we could do is that we could go to the open world, and we could maybe play some bounties while we wait. We'll see. Maybe next time, or maybe a bit later. Let me check on Discord if there's some news. I know some of you guys don't have access to the marketplace right now. At least a lot of us don't have access to the marketplace. Let me check if I can find some information about that. If we had uh, if we had some music, would have some ladies that dance to the music. Right now they're just dancing. What they'll have to do, I guess. I guess I could. Do I have it here? No, I don't have it here. I'm so sad now. Let's go for this one. So sadly for the marketplace, I know that there was supposed to be some maintenance today for the marketplace from what I saw earlier today. Let me go check. If I look in the forums, it still says that the in-game store is currently down for scheduled maintenance. I could have sworn the scheduled maintenance was supposed to be 4 hours, but now let's see if we can get more information on that. Come on, evil forums. The forums have been almost unusable today, which reminds me why I pretty much go to X nowadays to get information about DCUO. Usually they'll post information on X, so it's a bit less frustrating than trying to access the forums. And there's no information. So too bad, so sad. Actually, speak of the devil, let's go see if there's some information on X. And yeah, I know that X seems weird for a lot of people. I never used Twitter, so to me, I started using it only when it was X. So it doesn't sound weird to me to just call it X. But I understand that people are used to Twitter. Now, even on X, there's not information about the downtime. So we're still waiting. So guys, if you can go to the on duty, go to custom play, and we will play 4 versus 4 Ace Chemicals. And next week, next Sunday, next Wednesday, we will play Legends PvP. Legends PvP. Although we should probably try to do something for Legends PvE as well. We'll see what we can do. Oh, Miss Bitty Boop is going up now. Now we're in trouble. She was pretty fierce last time. She did kick a lot of butts. I'm sorry, guys. Sadly, I cannot find information saying how long would the maintenance on the marketplace will last. So too bad, so sad. We're not going to be able to use the marketplace today. It would seem. Now, what are they trying to fix? I have no idea. Yes, next Sunday and next Wednesday we'll play Legends PvP. That way will give a chance to a bit everyone. Like I assume that most people want to play just PvP with their characters because Legends sadly did not seem to be very popular for most people. You don't get to play your character with Legends. Also, you cannot even customize your loadout with Legends. You can't even decide where the abilities are in your I'll say it at some point in your loadout. So, like for example, I'm used to having a supercharge on the round button on the left round button, but I cannot do that with Legends. Like with Legends, if I try to get my supercharge, or usually I'll have it shield on the square button. I cannot do that with Legend characters. With Legend characters, you're stuck with the loadout you have, and also you cannot reposition the abilities. Like if we could at least position the abilities in a different order, so that it feels more intuitive with the way we usually use our loadouts. Sadly, not really an option. Yeah, as a rule of thumb, people seem to prefer arena PvP because they can play with their characters. But yeah, there are some people who prefer Legends PvP because they see Legends PvP as more fair. Like if you play Legends, if you play Arena and you play against someone who has the top the top PvP gear and someone else has no PvP gear, yeah, someone will have a little bit of an advantage. As opposed with Legends PvP, in theory, it is supposed to be more balanced. Although in reality, not so much. Some legends are more powerful than others. So almost there. It's on target. I didn't realize that the music from the guitar was actually counted as an effect. And now we know. Stelly says I play Bombshell Catwoman and she does feel underwhelming. Yeah, I understand. Timothy Lane PvP used to be much more weapon and counter focused until the revamp. Original William, what masks? Are you asking what mask I'm wearing, or it's actually a headpiece that I have, the SCU headpiece. I'll probably get it from some mission in Metropolis or something, but off the top of my head, I don't recall where I got that. I would have to look it up. MDK, how do you feel about them making the escort faster in the solo alert and raid? I have no idea so far. I didn't try those missions just yet. So once I do play them again, we'll probably play them on Friday. Friday we'll probably play the 8-player mission. So I'll be able to tell you what I think about it then because I haven't tried it just yet. Cause oh, we're trying again. Let's try again. Oh, too late, too late. So yeah, for the escort faster, I don't have an opinion just yet. I'm gonna have to try it out first, and then I'll be able to give you some sort of opinion.
Match commencing. West control node enabled. Electrical system charge complete. Discharging electrical system.
Sadly my shield wasn't able to protect me.
Discharging electrical system. East control node enabled.
So you saw someone was try to fly away to escape, and the pull move did bring him back. So a pull move is pretty important, pretty useful in PvP.
Electrical system charge complete.
Ah. I just saw when some enemies focus fire on the same target. Kind of hard to not die quick. Well, luckily, two can play that game. So here I see the evil villains are trying to regroup.
East control node enabled.
Poor S.T.A.R, she got caught in my block.
Discharging electrical system.
Oh yeah. So sadly, as you saw, I wasn't able to heal.
Complete.
Evil game did not want me to heal. Can you believe it?
Discharging electrical system.
When there's war against you, not much you can do. But teleport away. And even then, as you saw my shield, I didn't do a good job protecting me. Sadly, in PvP, the shields, player seems to go through your shields very quickly. So I'm almost starting to think that at this point, the shields are pretty much useless.
Match over.
For those who want to see the scoreboard, holy crap! 1 out J's was a machine. So let us leave. Good game, everyone. Let's give a bow to everyone. So we'll give a minute or two to everyone to catch their breath, and we'll try again. So, custom play, PvP. Oh, not sure why I have those selected. So let's go for V4 S.T.A.R Labs. So we'll go through a bunch of 4v4, and then we'll play a couple of 8 versus 8. Then we'll go through the rest, and then we'll go back to 8 versus 8 again. So here we have the Enchanting Stilly and our friend Mercy giving us quite a show. Here was someone using the Southern Girl style. That's a cool, that's a cool looking slimline. I wish we had more slimline. Luckily, they seem to keep on giving us more and more slimline as time goes by, so that's kind of nice. Still, in your opinion, Multiverse, what's the best healer power for PvP? Kind of hard to tell. I haven't played healers in PvP enough to be able to say. But last time we saw that water was pretty OP because holy crap, we had a hard time taking out the Aquaman and his OP healing powers. But healing has always been a bit OP, and it was a bit frustrating from the point of view of a controller because technically as a controller you have access to healing debuffs. I'm not sure why I can't. Oh, there we go.
Terrarium control node
But
enabled.
the problem with that is that the problem with the healing debuffs is that if you, let's say the character is 1,000 hit points, and he can heal for 10,000 hit points. Well, even if you give him a 30% heal debuff, doesn't matter. Like even with only 60-70% of the healing, you will be able to survive.
Life support control node enabled.
So already the healing debuff, not that
Terrarium
useful to
control
begin
node
with,
enabled.
but when the healer heals so much that the healing debuff doesn't matter, well, it makes it even less useful.
Ham's transport arriving. Please stand back. Terrarium control node enabled.
So I guess we're not going to worry too much about the objectives today. It seems that we're going to fight, fight, fight. It's going to be a long fight.
Terrarium control node enabled. Life support control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled.
Oh, not the sidekick. Too many targets. Gets confusing. My PvP armor is at the cleaner. It was bloody after the last PvP.
Life support control node enabled.
Full power spam, absolutely.
Station control node.
The best kind of spam is full power spam. The problem with counter is like when there's like 3 enemies attacking you, if let's say you block, one of them is probably block breaking you at the very same time. So when there's multiple opponents, if you block, you're gonna be block broken by one of them, or if you try to interrupt, you'll be taken down by one of them. So it's kind of hard to use the counters in a free for all like that, because when there's more than one target attacking you, yeah, you can try to counter, but the odds are.
Life support control node enabled.
Like here, like our friend can try to counter if he wants to, not gonna happen. So the only thing that kind of saved her was she was using fire. But you can see there's someone who was able to sneak through and go capture one of the objectives. So that might change the game, because there are some objectives that it's better to capture certain objectives than to try to kill other players, or I should say defeat other players.
Terrarium control node enabled.
So let's see if we can go and do that. See, like here at 2 versus 1, if you try to block one, the other one is block breaking you. If you try to block the other one is block breaking you. If you try to interrupt the other one is
Ham station control node
countering you.
enabled.
Stilly, we have to target the same guy. You have to target Vital.
control node
There we go.
enabled.
I was able to use my supercharge just before going down. Well, I understand if some people are not happy with the direction
Match
PvP
over.
took. So it was a tough one, but I guess we were able to come out with the big W. So you can see in terms of defeating enemies, we're way ahead on that front, but they were able to capture objectives, which so even if you manage to defeat a lot of enemies, doesn't mean you're going to win the match. If the other team manages to counter you or capture the objectives or all that good stuff. Well, Sino gadget has been a bit OP broken for quite some time, so I'm not sure I would call that skills if you use gadget. No, they know, but in the heat of battle, and again, when they have multiple opponents, sometimes you'll try to block one opponent and the other one will block Riku at the same time. So it's when you're fighting multiple opponents, trying to go through the counters is a bit of a crapshoot. Sorry, Zaruto, if they're jumping you, that happens. Well, the problem is that if they try to, let's say they try to adjust the PvP, they'll end up breaking PvE. It's sad, but that's pretty much what's been happening for a long time. Whenever they would try to fix PvP, they would break PvE. So then they would fix PvE, they would end up breaking PvP, and rinse and repeat. So let's go to the Temple of Isis. I should probably say I probably shouldn't say that. The evil YouTube would ban me maybe. And already just trying to balance PvE. At some point, it was the devs just couldn't do it. And sadly, I don't think the current devs are in a position to be able to balance PvE. So I wouldn't expect them to be able to balance PvE and PvP. That I don't think they can do it. At least not just yet. Staley seems to enjoy her water powers. Fair enough. Thank you. Say no. You're welcome. We do what we can. I often mention that basically at the end of the day, the devs supply us a sandbox, and we decide how to use it. So yeah, we could complain that there's not enough people playing PvP, or we can do something about it and have PvP matches amongst ourselves. Dang, we're going to have a lot of power. Evil robot sidekick. I hate when I do that. Seraphonizine is a fleer, a professional fleer. He tries to escape at every turn. I'm surprised I was able to go through his shield. See, that's what I was saying. Like shields, starting to think that in PvP, shields aren't that very useful so far. But that's not why I use quantum tunneling. So the shield is just extra gravy. No. That was strange. Oh no, it's poor Stelly. Ah, 9 seconds. Freaking timer. There's a bit of delay somehow, or lag, I'm not sure how to properly call it. Sorry guys, if you're writing something in the chat, not looking at the chat very much. All too busy right now. Ah, that was a close one. That was a Rutu. I'm glad to pronounce your name right. So you can see, oh, Black King. Black King was a beast. So let's catch our breath a little bit. Let's give a little bout to Izine. So, what's next? The safe house. And the safe house, there's various objectives. Also, there's various ways to be able to get feats. So usually it's there's probably a few people who need at least some of the feats in that mission. We'll see. Although if you're new to PvP, obviously you probably need all the feats. But King for the win, absolutely, he did good. Or he was sneaky, one or the other.
During all this craziness, the Society has stolen the tech behind the Science Police's experimental bombs. They're stockpiling a limited number of the prototypes and mech suits in this nightclub. I need you to tag them with a teleportation beacon so I can get them out of there.
I felt far worse.
Evil Killer Frost.
This is the Penguin's turn. That'll be the last thing you do in this town. Get those boys in here. I'm hit.
Mechanized assistance suit
Are you
enabled.
even going to make it a fight?
Nah, almost 10 seconds.
No pain, no gain.
Oh, Deshaun, that was your first PvP match. I hope you had fun. There's a lot of feats in PvP, so
Don't mess with me!
Step back.
as you see, once there's two or three of them who start focusing on you, kind of hard to do anything. You're pretty much perma-stunned throughout the whole bit.
Cold feet?
Watch the tux.
Don't mess with me!
Wah! Right in the bill. $11.99. Request assistance.
Teleportation beacon
Call for
accepted.
backup. Where's our backup? I have an umbrella for every occasion.
That's nothing.
from SCU. Take it easy on an old bird.
I'll make your blood run cold.
I don't like to get my hands dirty, but I'll make an exception for
Yeah,
you.
this would be your bitter end.
Take it easy on an old bird.
Why don't you cool off?
Man down!
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Cold feet?
Teleportation beacon accepted.
Man down!
I was trying to give the coup de grace to Viper, and sadly, I was backstabbed. Did you see that?
You need to clear the area!
I'm not sure why I was frozen for like 3 seconds. I was stuck flying and not doing anything.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that one, buddy.
Nah. I was jumped by all the bouncers. Couldn't get a fair fight against Viper. Nah.
I don't want to break all
Teleportation
your
beacon
bones, but
accepted.
I will.
Call for backup!
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Keep fighting!
Teleportation
Are you
beacon
even
accepted.
going to make it a fight? No pain, no gain, right?
Mechanized assistance suit enabled. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Sometimes you pretty much have to use your trinket before being stunned, because by the time you're stunned, sometimes you can't even use it. You're like perma-stunned, and even if you use a trinket, still doesn't work.
I'll knock you into next week. The hunt is on.
Man down!
I couldn't finish off Viper.
Want to make me raise my voice?
Nah, allies don't work in PvP arenas.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
I'm on it. I'm hit!
Teleportation beacon accepted.
1199, request assistance! Call for backup!
Evil Viper.
Where's our backup?
don't you cool off?
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Let's see if we can remove at least some of the NPCs.
Clear the area. Wah! Right in the bill.
You won't be getting back up.
There was something stunning me, and I'm just going to see what it was. Sadly, sometimes the visual effects don't load. It happens.
Teleportation beacon accepted.
Oh, someone teleported. Yeah.
I felt far worse.
I'm hit. Call for backup.
Teleportation beacon
Was it the
accepted.
red wire or the black? Oh no, I can't remember.
Mechanized assistance
Oh.
suit enabled.
As this show getting a bit more hype, or yet, they're trying to hype it a bit. Sadly, sometimes what they end up doing right now is they overhype it a bit, so that once people actually see what the hype is all about, it can be a bit disappointing.
Don't mess with me!
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Cold feet?
Evil Viper attacking me from behind. Can you believe that? You can't trust those
Okay,
villains.
folks, let's pull back. I can't get any more of the bombs out. It's just too risky. I'll send another team once it cools off. Oracle out.
Close, but not close enough. Holy crap, Viper! Viper was a machine. Although very often I was so close to defeating her, and but someone else would jump me. It happens. Geoforce says that the allies. Let me go back a little bit. Apparently, according to Geoforce, PvP allies needs a fix. Allies work inside there. It's not what I was told, but I'll take your word for it. Some allies support passive are really OP and one shot. They do multiple, you just don't know. Take off allies before you enter, put them back on inside, and they work. I have reported this as a bug ages ago. No dev fixed it. I wouldn't expect any PvE, any PvP fix anytime soon. They pretty much gave up on that a long time ago. I'm surprised we still have it. Although it's already in game, so it doesn't really matter if they leave PvP in game. If it doesn't mean that they if it doesn't make extra work for them. So let's go to Arkham Asylum 4v4. And afterwards, we'll try 1 or 2 8 versus 8. See if we have enough people for that. So we didn't answer the hype question. NM Cardo, I'd like to start the game back, but it's not enough players on Xbox. Yeah, on Xbox, that is on Xbox, on Switch, yeah, that is an issue. you pretty much have to play solo. If you can play, if you can manage to play DCUO solo, then yeah, you should be able to play it fine. Stelly, I can't believe I have over 300k healing. Congrats. Adam Cardor, I really want them to try and implement crossplay. That would be so nice. Well, we've been asking for crossplay for a long, long time, and the short answer is that they're not going to do it because of money. From what I understand, for PlayStation, you have to pay. There are certain fees for crossplay, and DCO don't want to pay those fees. It's pretty much that simple. Way back when they wanted to have crossplay, Xbox were the one who did not want to because Xbox didn't see the value in crossplay because they were king of the world at the time. But strangely enough, when PlayStation became king of the world, all of a sudden Xbox were willing to have crossplay, and pretty much ever since. PlayStation are willing. At some point, PlayStation didn't want to have crossplay. Then they decided to be willing to have crossplay, but they charge. There are fees that are involved in that. And they're not willing to pay those fees because also there are fees that are involved not just for crossplay itself, but whenever they would add a new patch, a new update, whenever they would add anything, there would be fees attached to that, and they don't want to pay those fees.
Lobotomy lab control node enabled. Central guard post node enabled. Boiler room control node enabled.
But yeah, it would be nice to have crossplay with everyone, and it's something that's been asked for a long, long time. Now, you never know. There are things we thought we'd never see in DCUO that actually did happen. So will we see crossplay someday? Maybe, but I wouldn't expect it at this point. Oh, our friend Batman is back with his strategy: taser pull, taser pull, taser pull. It happens. If something works, why not? Holy crap, that was quick. I guess we should try to regroup before we charge in, but I guess we're kind of sort of are regrouped. Holy crap. I was stuck in the middle. You saw when there's more than multiple targets attacking you, sometimes you become perma-stunned, and there's just nothing you can do. And that's why also a lot of people use stunning abilities. In theory, when you get stunned once, you should be able to get some immunity to other stuns. Doesn't seem to work like that with certain stuns. And at this point, there are players who pretty much are good at knowing which ability is which stun ability will get through, and that's what they use. And here, Satako did pretty much a big difference. Nah, it's too slow. By the time time bomb hits, all the guys, unless you're playing against uber noobs, by the time time bomb explodes, all the guys moved away and get zero damage. I understand in theory, yeah, quantum should be a good ability to use, but unless you use it against people who don't know any better, it's not gonna work. So let's try a way 8 versus 8. Maybe we have enough people at this point. Yeah, they sadly nerfing time bomb didn't help, I guess. But even when it wasn't nerfed, you could easily avoid it or bypass it. Like I remember, people thought time quantum was OP because of time bomb, but if you timed your attack properly, you could do if someone casts a time bomb into a bunch of mobs and you manage to do an area of effect that kills the mobs before time bomb explodes, time bomb would do zero damage. So very often in some matches I was in, the other quantum guy was doing very little damage because most of his time bombs would do nothing. Like his time bombs would work against the bosses, and that would be pretty much it. Oh, 4v4. Oh, I probably should have stuck to 4v4. Too late, too late. Let's try. Oh, I guess people wanted to go for safe house recovery. That doesn't matter. So, guys, either curve for safe house or curve for Australia. The choice is yours. No, our friend still is not dancing no more. I'm very sad now. Yeah, sadly, that's pretty much the best. The only way really to play PvP, especially on certain servers, is you have to organize some sort of event or gather a whole bunch of people together, and then you play PvP against each other. Yeah, for new players, it's a bit of a bummer, I suppose. But if we can get new players to join us on Wednesday and on Sunday, maybe that'll help. We'll see. Come on, evil menu. So if you guys want to queue either for safe house disposal or Australia. So if you want to play 8 versus 8, Australia would be the one to click. And even doing an event like tonight, queues sometimes still take a while. It happens. Oh, pretty cool Nighthawk. Let's give it a little bow because we can. First saw the character in the pages of the Defenders way back when, before I even joined the Defenders. At some point, there was a storyline with the Squadron Sinister, and that is where I first saw Kyle Richmond, aka Nighthawk, and he pretty much became my favorite Defender character right there and then. And he was with the book for a while until Sadly, at some point, they decided to kill him. Oh, so 4 versus 4. Yeah, sadly, I was afraid there might not be enough people right now for 8 versus 8, or maybe people just don't want to play 8 versus 8. That could be possible too. That's alright, Superman.
During all this craziness, the Society has stolen the tech behind the Science Police's experimental bombs. They're stockpiling a limited
Still, yeah, I cared for both, and 4 versus 4 sadly popped. But the next one, we'll cure for 8 versus 8, and we'll wait for that to pop. I hate being perma-stunned, but it happens.
Oh my god, you are so annoying.
That it?
Okay, no more holding back.
Metal has no mercy! Your attacks are as weak as your mind. Watch the chassis!
At least we took down the Ultra Humanite. But it's not going to help us much. I don't know why there's like 3-4 seconds where I'm kinda not able to do something. As if I'm not fully loaded in yet. Which probably is it. When they gang up on you, what can you do? And it's kinda hard to regroup in this map.
Surely you jest. Proximity alert. S.T.A.R, I need backup.
Especially when two rage tank tag team you. I'm not sure why. Alright, there we go.
S.T.A.R, I need backup.
I'm so stunned, I can't do anything.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
I'm hit. Maybe this will make an impact.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled. Teleportation beacon accepted. Mechanized assistance suit enabled. assistance suit enabled. Teleportation beacon accepted. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
There was a bit of a delay there.
Teleportation beacon accepted.
Ah.
Bets 2 to 1 odds. House favors the villains.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
I'm hit.
Watch the chassis! Interesting ideas? Me neither.
Teleportation beacon accepted.
S.T.A.R, I need backup.
Oh, this is how it's done!
I was so stunned, I could not even click on my cola.
Mighty as my intellect.
Let's wait 1, 2, 3
Teleportation
seconds.
beacon accepted. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
You will fail! Ow.
Teleportation beacon. Mechanized assistance suit enabled. Mechanized assistance suit enabled. Teleportation beacon accepted. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
So you saw that the spinning attack from the Red Lantern was unblockable. Even though I blocked it, didn't work. Let's click because why not?
I'm hit.
So we saw a professional escape artist who's trying to run away and hide in a corner. It happens.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Save yourself the humiliation and surrender!
Let's get it done.
Evil bouncer.
My body is as mighty as my intellect.
Teleport.
Okay, folks, let's pull back. I can't
Aw.
get any more of the bombs out. It's just too risky. I'll send another team once it cools off. Oracle out.
Damn, Satako 26. So this time, no kidding. Let's try 8 versus 8. So let's start with Australia. Solo Superman. Nice. If you were Martian Manhunter yesterday, that was nice. Superman got to go. So anyone who wants to play 8 versus 8? Let's go for Australia. Oh, Connor Kent. Oh, still he says 4 versus 4 queue just popped. It's okay. Go into the 4 versus 4. We'll wait for 8 versus 8. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We can do this all day. Give me a chance to check if I can find some more information about the maintenance for the marketplace. Uh, nah, no more information about the. Let's check on the forums. Maybe. Selling the forums don't work so good sometimes. Today, yeah, they were taking forever to load. But let's see. It still says that the endgame store is currently down for scheduled maintenance. I guess they broke the store. But no information in the announcement section. It's just on the front page of the forums. Oh well. Before I forget, let me check. So people are wondering where to get the PvP gear, just in case we're not there earlier. And if you want to get prepared, maybe for next time. Although, in order to get the PvP gear, you will have to play PvP. So I don't know if it's my imagination. Feels like I'm flying slower than usual. The marketplace has been down. There was supposed to be maintenance for the marketplace today. It was supposed to be down for 4 hours, I think, or something like that. And it's
The
oh,
authorized
8
number
versus
of
8.
trading marks can be exchanged for sections of state-of-the-art combat equipment.
We can't purchase a piece of gear just yet, so we'll have to wait. Maybe we should meet here. If we do that here, only heroes will be able to join. Oh well. Oh, James Cavapalu. Yes, my first 8 versus 8 in years.
Have a fine day, combatant.
I'm glad this will help you out. This is pretty much the whole purpose of this whole thing.
Match commencing. Heroes control the ziggurat. Villains control the comm room. Heroes control the processing facility. Heroes have lost the processing facility. Villains control the processing facility. Match over.
Each piece of enhanced battle armor is available in multiple combat roles and customizable colors.
Am I still muted? 1 2 1 2. Say yes if you hear me. Not if I'm muted. Yeah, the audio. I don't know. We've had some chat issues for about a year now. It's something that pretty much had disappeared at some point. At least it's something that I, for a long time, I didn't recall having any chat issues. But for the past year, it keeps on the chat keeps on crashing, sadly. So Australia, here we come. Not sure. There we go. Sometimes you have to wonder why does it take so long? Is it people that are taking too long to say yes? Is it the game that's somehow like because sometimes even when you have a full group and everyone says yes, you still wait and wait and wait for some reason. So it's always a bit tricky to try to know. Everybody go to the main node.
Match commencing. Heroes control the ziggurat.
Oh yeah, heroes are the best in the West, or something like that. Stilly did get her pop up, so that's good. Evil taser pool. Batman should change his name to Taserpool or Taserface. One of the two. I wonder if somebody took that name, Taserpool.
Heroes control the comm room. Heroes have lost the ziggurat.
Nah. I'm very sad now.
Villains control the ziggurat.
So I guess I was alone at the ziggurat. So let's see, where is everyone else's?
Heroes control the processing facility.
I guess they're gonna try to get back the ziggurat.
Heroes have lost the comm room. Villains have lost the ziggurat. Heroes control the ziggurat. Heroes have lost the processing. Villains control the comm room.
He stayed just far enough so that I couldn't target him over there.
Villains control the processing facility.
I think it's safe to say the ziggurat is ours.
Villains have lost the comm room.
Our friend Stelly over here. There's a there it is.
Heroes control the
See, there was a little
comm room.
sneaky villain who was trying to hide amongst all the blue dots.
Match over.
Oh, Satako. We were loaded for bear. We had the Satako, Betty Boob, Viper. So let's go for one more. It's going to be the last curve of the night. Let's go for the fortress again, because why not? So this is going to be the last 8 versus 8 and the last match of the evening for now. And sadly, oh, the marketplace is fixed. So if you did not have access to the marketplace, now it seems to be working. So the maintenance was supposed to last 4 hours. I don't know how long it lasted, but I think it did last more than that. Which happens. Sometimes they'll announce a certain amount of downtime, and sometimes they underestimate the time required. Could be also that something happened. One out J has never played so much PvP in so long. Thank you for this event and everyone participating. You're very welcome. So the next one will be on Sunday. On Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, we will play Legends PvP. So basically, we'll try to do probably something similar. Let's go back to custom play while we wait. So yeah, we'll probably do something similar. So we'll start with Ace Chemicals. Then we'll play with a bunch of 4 versus 4. Then we'll try some 8 versus 8, and then we'll go back to 4 versus 4, something like that. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Angel Hunter. Ah, we're good. We're good. Just waiting to play some 8 versus 8. That's all right, Angel Hunter. Actually, I'm thinking next week on Wednesday we'll play at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as opposed to 5 p.m. That way, it will allow people who were not able to maybe there's people who are still coming back from work, still coming back from school at 5 p.m. So if we play at 8 or if we play at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hopefully it will give people enough time to be able to come back from work, come back from school, have supper, and then we'll be able to play 2, 3, maybe more. We'll have to wait and see for that. But yeah, Sunday we will play Legends PvP. So the last Sunday of the month and the last Wednesday of the month will be Legends PvP. We have a cool Wonder Woman over here. I guess it's supposed to be Red Sun Wonder Woman. Although Blasphemy, she doesn't have the Red Sun Wonder Woman belt. I guess people don't want to play 8 versus 8. Oh well. We'll wait a bit, and if it doesn't pop, we'll call it quits for tonight. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, now is the time. Oh, so there we are. Oh no, he's trying to read my mind. He's going to learn my secret identity. So here we have S.T.A.R, we have the Allman, Wonder Woman DC. Oh no, we're surrounded. There's red players everywhere. Sorry if I'm not chatting much. Bit busy right now. Oh yeah. So that was a good ending to the evening. Oh, Scrafty the Great was great indeed, but one out Jay's was even a bit greater. So that is going to be it for tonight, guys. So Friday we'll go live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll probably play some of the latest raids, and then we'll go back to playing. Last time we played some of the raids from where did we go last time? Last time we played up to Sunstone Matrix. So Friday we'll play the missions from the latest DLC, the raids from the latest DLC, and then afterwards we'll go back and we'll play Gates of Tartarus, Prime Battleground, and more. We'll see how far we can go next week. And basically every week we'll do that. We'll last week we started with Kondak all the way to Sunstone Matrix. So this week we'll start from Gates of Tartarus all the way to wherever we can. And from week to week, we'll go through all the raids as time goes by. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Oh, Wonder Woman is correcting me. This is absolute Wonder Woman, not Wonder Woman Red Sun. My bad. My deepest apologies. So I guess that's going to be it for now, guys. Oh, I guess Old Man was the spotlight. There we go. So, guys, thanks to all those of you who came to play with us. Hopefully, as time goes by, more and more people will join. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And, of course, thanks to everyone who are watching the stream. You guys are awesome. So, guys, have a good evening. And we'll see you at Live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Have a good week, guys.